G'day guys, thought I'd have a crack at doing some of these video playthroughs. Never really done them before. I've had a few pretty strong drinks tonight, so apologies in advance. We're going to give GC Beta by Chicken Wings a go. Green teas, there's only one pin at this stage. Have a look, the pics look pretty good on the forum. And I liked some of your previous courses, your CC course and your rookie course are both pretty cool. So let's check it out. I am going to have to knock off in about half an hour, so I don't know if I can get through the whole course.
It is my great, distinct pleasure to
welcome
you
to
PGA Tour 2K23. I'll go ahead and assume you are ready to go. As we kick things off, we're staring down the barrel of a par 4 first hole. Let's get going.
You got what? You got the big rocks up here, sort of stratified look. They look good. Bit of this green planting, the cactuses, desert course. It's pretty. Ooh. Yeah, right. I'm on PS4, so I won't be able to do any flyovers or any of that fancy stuff. Just play it as it comes. I reckon this hole looks pretty nice to start off. I reckon you obviously... Oh crap. You obviously haven't sort of done the tee box area, and that'll help with forward tees and all that sort of stuff. But the environment looks pretty cool so far. What's this big ravine down here? Yeah, right. And then the fog. That looks pretty cool, yeah. And the archway. It looks like a pretty cool environment. I reckon you probably want, a bit more planting or something down this side. It is a beta, so I'm not going to go on too much about that, but more planting's always better. View from the tee, it's nice, it's well framed, it's bunkers. You got a bit of width here, and it narrows up pretty significantly. Yeah, looks good.
I like that.
Yeah,
and
thanks,
this
mate.
is somewhere around 155 yards out.
Everything looks pretty nicely sculpted. The green's a good shape. The surfacing, no issues there. I mean, you know what you're doing. How's a bunker? Yeah, that's pretty good. You got the curly edge bunkers. Well sculpted. You can maybe flatten it out a little bit more, but pretty good. Your green looks nice with the little slope here. Obviously, you've got gonna have a pin up here. Maybe 2 pins up there. Probably the tough ones. This one's got a nice little slope to help you out. Yeah.
That'll work.
I've just recently started playing without vibration.
Here's a 20-foot putt.
And obviously no meter, so putting can be a bit tricky at times. If I blast any 20 feet past the pin, that's the reason why.
Oh no, it's right by the hole. 9 feet to go.
The some of that sculpting on the other side looks, I don't know, a little unfinished. It looks a bit lunar, maybe, to me, you know. I don't know what you're going to put there with planting and stuff. Or if you're going to use some more of these rocks over on that side. I don't know. But it looks a little unfinished. But, I mean, like I said, it is a beta.
So far, so good. Ah, man. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. And just one stroke over par at the moment.
But a nice way to start.
And we're teeing up on hole number 2.
What do we got? Second hole. Yeah, off into the distance there. That goes well. What's that tee box up there for? Ah, coming back down there. Alright. So that whole area off to the side here, it's quite visible on here. I wonder if, you know, when you put your tee boxes in, just to give it a bit of sort of visual interest off to that side, you can dress that up. What do we got? We've got a cut-off fairway. Yeah, I'm not hitting driver here, but that's alright. It's a short hole. You don't need to hit driver every time. The bunker going around is pretty cool. Is that a connected fairway? Where does that come from? I suppose we'll find out. I think the bunkers are a good size, you know. Not too skinny, not too fat. They go alright. Let's knock a 3-wood up here. Yeah, this is quite good. I mean, what's that? That's my 3-iron. Got plenty of room. 3-wood narrows up. Good.
Was a good one. Second shot here on hole number 2.
Cool. Okay, up to like a sort of horizon green up there. The bunker in the front, that's well placed, and a little runoff down here for the slow. Here's what I'm thinking. I reckon if you lift that green up just by a few feet, because you've got quite a dramatic like horizon look off the back, but I'm in a nice sort of spot in the middle of the fairway. If you lift it up just a little bit, you won't see just these hills in behind, and that's sort of, I don't know, it's just a tiny little thing. But I reckon if it was just if you could get the profile of the green itself as the, you know, as the horizon in the distance there, it might just look a little bit better. I also reckon this lump here, if you were to do that and bring this lump down, so you could actually sort of see the, like I said, that profile a bit better, just as a little visual thing. It's worth experimenting with, maybe. How does the green look? Another nicely shaped green. Yep, little section off the back there. Greens are well sculpted. The slopes are sort of restrained, but there's enough there for sure.
Come on, kick right, come on. Nice stroke, we're on the green. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but
yeah, this is the type of putt that I struggle with no vibration. And if I was trying to score well, I'd hit a few practice strokes and stuff, but I normally hit them too long.
Good luck here, we've got 15 feet. All right, right for the bogey. His putt's going.
But that's
As
good.
that one drops,
nice
that's
holes.
2 bogeys back to back. So let's crank things up a notch on the next one. And a heads up, getting windy.
What is this? Yeah, I'm guessing this isn't supposed to be a par 4. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a par 3. So what do we have? Let's have a look at the scorecard. So third hole is going to be par 3, 140, par 3, par 3. 4 par 3s on the front 9. Okay. So that'll go down to par 33 going out. And then 1, 2, 3, 7 par 3s. That's quite a lot. As for the actual hole itself, scary bunker off to the left. This one for the very slow, I suppose. I wonder what that's all going to look like off the back when it's all complete. It's you have a really nice long sort of view out the back there. When it's all planted, I'm sure it'll look pretty good. Let's just knock a low one in and see what happens.
This could be quite decent. Okay, setting up here 40 feet from the cup. Oh, it's going right by the hole.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. Looking good. Amazing. Okay, 1 over on the round currently.
Alright.
Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind.
Yeah, I like this. I do like this. I'm a sucker for uphill par 4s. Uphill holes in general. You can. I really like them for a couple of reasons. Because you can get those up the back there. Those nested bunkers by the green. They look really cool. And you can get some nice. You can make them look great. The other good thing is your approach shots. It's really hard to just land them and sort of stick them with backspin. They'll always roll out, and then you can really encourage some ground game with the uphill shots. A lot of people don't like making uphill holes, but I think they're the best. And this one looks really good. There's one little thing. So it's quite narrow here at 295, but then if I go up 30 yards further, it widens up. So it's an easier hole for the longer hitters, which it's not necessarily something you need to avoid all the time, but just probably want to be careful that it's not a theme through a lot of the holes, because really you want you want to make it a bit easier for the shorter hitters, I reckon.
This shot's having a bit of fade
and make
to
it
it.
tougher for the longer hitters.
Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here.
So I wonder. So that's 11 foot up to there. I mean, if you're in that bunker, that's pretty tough. So 30. Sorry. 38. Yeah, it's quite significantly uphill, isn't it? 29. It's almost 30 foot up there. That's alright though. It works well. It looks good. I wonder if you've got a pin at the front here, because it's 36 foot up. Is it going to be possible to stop a ball here? You're going to be playing really dangerous with this big false front, and if you land it, say here, it's not really going to stop, is it? it is, you know, back to front sloping, so it will stop a little quicker, but I don't know. Can you open up a section here where you could maybe bounce the ball in sort of somewhere here and let it funnel down? I don't know. But with the pin at the back, yeah, I can roll that up there if I get the if I hit it properly. But this won't be too bad.
Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that.
Yep.
Go down to even par if you sink this.
Okay, good sort of nice slope. You probably couldn't get too much faster on this green with that slope, but as it is a default 153, right? So you're going to want to probably either get that somewhere up higher than that 155 mark, or a bit lower than that 155 mark to give schedulers more options, right? So
okay, let's take
think
a look
about
at this
where you
next
want to
hole
put
now.
that, because honestly 153 is it's the same as 155.
In this hole we got a tailwind to deal with.
Okay, another one of another par 3. Another scary bunker up the front. The bunkers are all well sculpted. This is a tough one. This is yeah, 10 foot down. It's quite deep, but that's okay. This one's a sort of more traditional bunker sort of depth, I suppose. Yeah, that one's a bit tough. It's a nice nice outlook with that archway out in the back and the clouds. Yeah, this could look pretty nice when it's all done. What do we got? I do like this sort of rocky area here. Just yeah.
Oh, you hit that one well. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole.
Always a nice tough little chip. Just nudge it down, see what happens. Yep. Oh, okay.
Okay, 8
just
feet.
Held on. I wonder if that would have kept going. Yeah, it's not that. It's all right. Yeah, that's okay. There's a little bit of room there. Especially if you're going for a slightly tougher.
This one's tracking.
Difficulty level.
Good job. That's dropping on in for par.
I mean, it's their fault if they knock it down that slope, because it's definitely stoppable.
And you're 1 over par currently. Okay,
right.
Longer par 4 on this hole.
Big curly snake. Go down here. Okay. It's quite far down. I mean, yeah. So that bunker, that fairway bunker on the right, that's a lot bigger than all the other bunkers on the course so far, I think, isn't it? I think it's too big, personally. And you know, bunkers take maintenance. It's a very big bunker. What about a waste area there instead? Or mix it in, you know, some bunker with some, or maybe a couple of bunkers, or I don't know. That one just seems a bit big to me. But the hole looks good.
Nice, pure swing, great stuff.
Have I? Oh, I put it in there, haven't I? Oh, we've got to. Oh.
And setting this one up with the ball below your feet.
Yeah, let's have a. Now we're here. Let's have a look at this bunker. Yeah. See, check me out there, right? That is a big, big bunker. I don't know if this is going to get there.
And your approach is heading right at the pin.
So that's
setting up here now for our third shot.
Let's have a think about strategy there, right? So that, if you miss that fairway, oh, where are we going? As I did, the whole fairway up here, which is good, is it's going left to right and it's falling into that hazard. So everything's going to get pushed out to the right, where I ended up. So I think that's where I am now is going to be a common spot. And at the moment it's just a bit of bare ground. Maybe you can put something here, whether it be another hazard or, you know, some runoff area, or just something that makes this area interesting. Yeah, because like I said, I think a lot of people are going to end up there.
This one's for par. Oh, it's getting there.
Not enough.
Just 4 feet left on this one. Nicely played. And right now you're 2 over. Teeing off now on the 7th.
7th hole. Another par 3. I think 7 par 3 is too many, personally. That's alright. This maybe sculpt this bunker a bit better. It up at the back, up here, lift it up a little bit. I don't know. It just feels like it's sort of falling off, but it's not bad. It just looks a little bit less care taken on that one than some of the other bunkers. Okay, got I like some good false fronts, and you know, if you miss your shot, there's nothing wrong with running down a fairway. Some people don't like it. I don't mind it. So this is it must be like at the edge of the plot here, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, so that just drops right off, and that's the corner of the plot, which does stand out a little bit. Like the hill and everything's good, but it's especially if you zoom out to here, I don't know, it's a little bit abrupt. I wonder if you can, or if you're planning to, you know, chuck something in here that's not going to be in the way of any holes. Get something in sort of behind that, you know, you want to retain that that outlook off the back because it's pretty good, but you also it's pretty obvious that there's just this big drop off, so you can disguise that a bit. Hole itself, yep, good. Plenty of different options. Bunker front right, back left. Yep, nothing wrong with the hole. 200 yards and 12 foot up. It's good. That's alright.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Happy to put it there on the fringe. Turn. Oh, I turned too much. Not enough.
Oh, I was trying to
I
make
gotta
that
figure
drop.
out this putting.
And right now you are 2 over par.
It's actually not too bad
Wind
when
is
I'm
going right to left out there.
concentrating. Par 5. Is this the first par 5 we've had? Yeah, I think so. Okay, right. So where are we? We're right up above everything. It's pretty cool. Again, you're going to want to disguise that off the left somehow. I don't know what the your final planting scheme is going to be. Obviously, it's a sort of deserty, arid sort of course, so it's not going to be super lush. But yeah. So what happens if you knock it off the edge here? That's the question. What happens? You got this area here, which is pretty good. I'm just going to hit it here. See what would happen if someone...
Well, that's going
bloody hell. Well, anyway,
fast.
we'll find out what happens down here.
Setting up here from the deep stuff.
Okay, you can get it back up. I'm just going to go,
I've seen you swing better.
Yeah.
Coming in hot. We'll be out of here at some point. Still in the rough currently, but I'm having good thoughts, positive vibes.
Look, I mean, you can get out of there,
All right,
but it's
I like being back on the fairway. Here's your fourth shot.
Now here, this is the problem though, right? What happens if you hit a big slow and you go down there? Because that's not going to be OB. And you're not, like, I'll show you. Pretend I've hit a big slow. And oh no, I'm falling off the edge.
I think we're in the rough. And this is what your fifth shot's looking like.
Yeah, now I'm just completely fucked, right? And it's and I got a 10. I can't get up there.
Oh man, no good.
So that's
All right,
that's something to be very mindful of. I think that that hole actually works.
All right,
yeah.
We've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff.
I do need a bit more club, don't I?
Well, that was never going to be good.
Yep. So anyway.
Okay, hitting into
that's what beaters are for, isn't it?
Here.
See what works, see what doesn't.
Weird. Okay, as we set this up, it's not a great scene. It's very, very deep into this rough. Did you plan that one?
Where's it going?
Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit.
Yep.
That's,
so that's going to happen, right?
This one's a par.
It's a bit of a shame because that puts you up in a really nice elevated spot for this very dramatic, another par 3, but a very dramatic one. But yeah, you're going to have to rejig that somehow. What's my wind doing? Okay. Oh, yeah, right. Sculpting's pretty good on this hole. I like... I wonder if you've got a wind behind, can you land it here and roll it down onto the green? Because that'd be a nice shot. I got the wind in my face, but I just don't know what it's going to do. Let's find out.
Nice swing on that.
Yeah. Let's put it on the green.
Decent approach there. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole.
But again, your green sculpting's really nice.
Oh. And there we go. And currently sitting at 9 over. Here we go.
What
par
have we got
5
here?
ahead of us. Let's see what
around the
happens.
corner. Yep. Again, you know, I suppose the focal points of this hole are the bunker on the corner, but then also, you know, this whole area. That's where people are going to miss. It's bare ground at the moment. I'm sure it will not be bare ground when you're complete, but just be mindful of that area because it's an important.
Right, we'll
it's
take
an
that.
important part of the hole.
Here's our second shot on the 10th.
Okay, this is a pretty cool shot in. Strategy wise, I mean, if I had the wind behind, I wonder if you can curl it around here and onto the green. I wonder if a driver off the deck's going to do that. Let's give it a go. I'm into the wind, so I just don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a go.
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Good shot.
It'll do though. That's where I would have sort of wanted to lay up to. Yep. I mean, this runoff, for me, I don't have a problem with it, but it's a bit bigger than on some of the other holes. It stands out a little bit. I don't know if you maybe want to flatten it a little bit. I don't know. Personally, I'd keep it, but that's a terrible shot. See, yeah.
And this is your fourth shot. Looks like this one's your fifth shot.
So when you're down there, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, here's a 5-footer.
Just want to have a look at. Yeah, so look, some of your landscapes are really good. The on that view, the whole left side with the rocks and that looks good, and then you've got the sort of unsculpted or unfinalized stuff on the right, and it makes a big difference. Yeah, goes well. I'm going to have to...
Oh, that was almost in. And here we go for the double.
Shoot off shortly. The mighty Queensland Reds are playing the Crusaders, and I've got to put that on. Here. Let's finish this hole, and then that'll be me done. 11 holes. Yeah, see, look. Is that going to be OB? It's not OB at the moment, but... I mean, okay, that has to be OB, right? But this is pretty cool, like, looking back this way. The view's nice. The bunkers are good. You know, you got options for where to go depending on... It's uphill as well. Yeah. Nothing wrong with this this hole. Yep, good little slopes and get that around there.
And this one's about 120 yards to the pin.
Another nice green. This bunker's a bit big, maybe. It doesn't need to be that big. It just, yeah, it looks a little big to me.
That'll do for the approach.
Yeah.
This one's a 21-footer.
Alright, so this is going to be the end of me. Look, there's some... I can see what you're going for, and I can, you know, look forward to seeing how this one progresses, mate. It's looking good. Anyway, I'll catch you later.